What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Aeroclassics May 2023 releases. I have an Aeroclassics model that is on the way. It will be arriving in just a few days, so stay tuned for an unboxing video on that. It is a model that I've been looking for so long. Finally, I found it. So, May 2023 releases have been posted by Aeroclassics, and let's take a look at what we got for our releases. First up, for the 1 to 200 scale, we got a Royal Air Maroc Lockheed L749 Constellation. So that is our first release there, up in the 1 to 200 scale range. Moving down the list, we got an Air Deccan Airbus A320 registration Victor Tango-Alpha Delta Whiskey. Pretty interesting release right here. And then we have an Alaska A320 right next to that. So kind of interesting that they're doing one of those, since Alaska, I believe, has now retired all of their Airbuses now. It's been a few months since they completed that. Moving down the line, we got a Volaris Airbus A320 with a special livery there called Sara, I believe that is. X-Ray Alpha-Victor Oscar Mike, that is the registration. Looks pretty nice. It looks like it got the Golden Gate Bridge. I love OAK, so I love Oakland, the airport code over there just across the bay. And then a beautiful Federal Express Boeing 727-200. This is the old FedEx livery back when they were known as Federal Express, so this does date a long ways back. They rebranded in, I think, 1994 to FedEx. And if you actually look closer at the tail, you'll notice the FedEx titles on the tail. So there was a time when the Federal Express branding was used along with the FedEx branding. So FedEx kind of became a nickname, and then they're just like, let's rebrand there. Coming up next, we got an AirCal Boeing 737-200, a full-flavor AirCal livery. This is going to look really nice. So American does have a heritage livery of one of those on the 737-800, of which I have by Gemini jets. Pretty nice model. So if I did collect a lot of like the Western local service carrier stuff, like Western U.S. stuff, I probably would pick this up, but I don't really do that. Then we have an Air Inuit 737-200, a Canadian airline. Love the red bird there on the back. That looks really nice. I love the design on that. And then moving down, we've got an Air Malta Boeing 737-200. Believe they did one last month with a different livery. This one, I think this might be an older livery if I'm not mistaken. Kind of gives me that vibe where it's an older livery than that previous one from last month. The one that they did last month kind of gave me vibes of like America West. We have an Air New Zealand 767-200 up next, a pretty interesting release right here from Aeroclassics again. This is the old livery that they had way back when, with the blue tail and the all-white livery. All right, get out of my way, Facebook. I'm trying to view this last one here. Then the last one on this page that I have here with all the photos for the Aeroclassics releases, we do have a Vietnam Airlines Boeing 767-200 in the old livery. Pretty nice to see that right there. So the old Vietnam livery for Aeroclassics. And that will round out all of the releases for this month. So nothing personally that I would get right away, but I am very much interested in a couple of these releases. We actually got one more here. We do have another AirCal 732. This one is actually the American Hybrid. Very nice. So these did exist for a brief time after American acquired AirCal in the 80s. So those did fly around for a little bit after that. I'm just checking to make sure I didn't miss any of the other new releases. Because again, these like blue box models, they don't show up in the official announcement with Aeroclassics on their Facebook page. Those don't typically show up. But otherwise, I think we got everything else covered on here. So that will do it. So again, pretty good set, I would say. I wouldn't get anything personally. Maybe that FedEx 727 if I had the money, or possibly like the AirCal 737. But otherwise, nothing else that I would be immediately interested in, but I'm sure that this will please some collectors in other parts of the world, as Aeroclassics does do a pretty good job with diverse releases, and they try not to repeat on releases as often as some other manufacturers. They've only really done it if there's like really high demand for a particular model, then they might end up doing a re-release. So that's a good look there at the Aeroclassics May 2023 releases for today. And that will do it for this video. So kind of quick again with these Aeroclassics release videos, not a whole lot for me to go off of, but hopefully you like these videos, and I'll continue to do them to try and keep more coverage on Aeroclassics as we move forward. So with that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.